If you like Taste Test and you want to keep the music digestion sessions going every week and get some exclusive bonus content, stick around afterwards for details. But first, let's start the show. Have a taste.
You are now in the zone. The zone with Taste Test Live.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey.
What's your name, shorty?
Y'all so crazy.
Hey.
Hi.
What's jazzin'?
Hi, I missed you guys.
Miss you too.
Yay.
Yeah.
Welcome to Taste Test Live. My name is Damian Lamar. I'm the producer and host of Taste Test on WJCT 89.9 FM, Northeast Florida's NPR station. The radio show Taste Test is a 1-hour, twice weekly music program and airs Saturdays and Tuesdays at 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific. And we're back after taking a small hiatus, just 1 week. We're back with exclusive interviews, music news, laughs, and joining me in Studio One are my really good friends, my Taste Test Live co-host, Mr. Blue Francois Extraordinaire, and the lovely, pheromonious MJ Baker.
Woohoo! Oh yeah.
Welcome
Hi,
back.
you guys.
I smell your pheromone.
Do you really?
Yeah.
You know, a guy told me that I was I had a seductive strength. So I'm assuming he was talking about pheromones.
Yep. He just didn't know the word.
He didn't.
Yeah.
But it's okay. I like seductive strength. That was cool too.
Yeah. Well, welcome back.
Yes.
Did you guys have a good, week and a half, 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
It was nice.
A lot has happened since we've been back. But real quick, Blue, can you take a quick moment and tell our first-time listeners what they're going to expect from us on Taste Test Live over this next hour?
Yes, on Taste Test Live, you'll hear what we call music digestion sessions, where we discuss what's happening in the entertainment industry. Our weekly podcast also features exclusive artist interviews and music you probably won't hear anywhere else.
Yeah.
If you are interested or know someone who might want to promote an upcoming single, new album, concert, or just drop by to share your newest project, get in touch with us.
How can they do that?
You can do that by heading over to our website at tastetest.live. Head over to our contact page and complete the form to be a guest on the show.
Yeah. So I'm super excited. I'm going to take a quick moment to welcome our guest this week, Mr. Ty Williams Jr.
Yes.
Welcome.
Hello, Ty. Ty has a sex appeal.
Okay.
He does.
Thank you for that.
What does that mean?
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
I don't know. It's just something about him.
Is it his pheromones?
I'm
Because
attracted to
men
him.
have pheromones too.
Well, it's his pheromones. I'm attracted to him in a weird way. Not weird, but it's a connection.
Aphrodisiac?
Ooh.
Is it an aphrodisiac?
Is it? You tell me.
Ooh.
It might not aphrodisiac. It's just something. Something.
Okay. All right. I'm going to take a quick moment and introduce our guest this week, Mr. Ty Williams Jr. Planning bachelor parties is a vision and talent that came from God. Ty Williams Jr. is in one wedding after another of friends and family. The only exciting part from him was the bachelor party. He would anticipate the excitement around the bachelor party. Since the age of 17, Ty has worked funeral services since Sarah L. Carter's funeral home, where Ty Williams Jr. began to learn the importance of serving others, along with planning. With his excitement for bachelor parties, he decided to get in the wedding industry with Bachelor Party Brothers. We have wedding planners, florists, bakers, also transportation specialists, all in the wedding industry. Why not a bachelor parties consultant? They plan to perform bachelor parties and get rid of negative stigmas that goes along with it to make every client's last single night one to remember. This is pretty exciting, Ty. Welcome to Taste Test Live.
It is.
Kind of felt like, we at church and they're about to introduce the guest speaker.
Yeah. Brother Ty.
Okay.
Yeah. The master of the bachelor party. So, we're going to talk about that in a little bit. But before we do, we're going to jump to our first segment. This segment is called Put This in Your Mouth. We haven't done this in a while. Mm-hmm. In this segment, we talk about music news. We talk about what's happening in entertainment business and the industry. And Blue Francois always comes prepared with all the details. Like, the brother is in the know. He finds the best stuff to talk about. So, Blue, what's on deck this week, man?
I'm shocked to see and have read that Lupita and Janelle Monae was dating, and they made their coming out party at the Met Gala.
It's rumored that they're dating.
Well, I've seen a lot of
You saw the photos.
Yeah, I saw a lot of photos.
They was
but I've
up.
seen pictures before that, and I seen like before this. So, but I didn't think nothing of it though. I didn't think, they was dating.
MJ, how do you feel about it?
I guess it's just an odd couple. Like I would never think that they would come together, but
That's
it
just
is what it
to
is.
me.
I mean,
that
if
is just
that's
like
what
over the top beauty. That's over the top beauty. Like
I'm like, yeah.
you got one gorgeous, chocolate, beautiful African queen, and you have this. My cousin, we have the same last name, legally. And then you have Janelle Monae, who's also a queen, and she's this like tiny little China doll, you know?
Yeah.
And they're both really like, I think the same height.
Yeah,
They're really tiny.
I know Janelle was like, she was all for the, like same team, but I didn't know.
Is that what they call it in 2019?
Oh yeah, I don't want us to get.
She said she was polyamorous.
What?
No, excuse me. I stand corrected. Let me correct that before the Janelle and Monae haters come at me. She said she was pansexual.
Pansexual.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like fluid, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Lupita is attractive to me. Like she's somebody. Like if I had a, excuse me, girlfriend. If I had a like my type, Lupita would be my type.
Really?
Yeah, she would be my type. But Janelle, she was always, she never was like, she
never
fly.
did it for you. Yeah,
never did it for me. She's fly. She's charismatic. She's talented. But she didn't strike a "I want you" bone. Hey, I don't want to get picketed. So.
You are on the roll. You are on the roll tonight. You are like knocking them down. You are knocking all the offenses down.
Lupita, she did it for me.
I'm happy. I mean, it just makes me. I was pleasantly surprised, and I literally found out today.
Today?
I found out today. I'm late.
Oh, okay. I mean, I read a lot of blogs, so
Me too.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, I just found out when you guys told me. So that's
no, are you serious?
Yeah. So that's why I'm like, oh, okay. You know how you feel like two people are in two different worlds. So it's like my brain is trying to figure out how do they connect.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter. It's none of my business.
Janelle was on the soundtrack of Black Panther.
Oh.
So that's what I'm saying. I've seen pictures of them together.
Oh, okay.
But they collaborated with some of the cast. They did listening parties.
But it's true. Like according to hotnewhiphop.com, if I can get that out. According to them, Tessa Thompson Janelle Monae was dating Tessa Thompson,
right.
and they never really broke up. Like they never made an announcement about a breakup, right? Or would they actually really break with?
Maybe they're doing teen dating.
But then they never made an official announcement about being together.
Right.
So
So there was a lot of speculation, just like this one. There's a lot of speculation that they're
right.
Janelle and Lupita are together. Okay. Anyway, if they are, I'm happy.
Move on, Blue, because you about to say something crazy. I already know.
Now, one thing I am surprised because of all these festivals, Woodstock 50, it's a wide range of festival that is that's been going on since 1969, and their investors have backed out, and so it's going to be canceled this year. So will be no Woodstock. And, they had Jay-Z, they had who else? They had a lot of big names.
Miley Cyrus.
Miley Cyrus, Chance the Rapper.
Mm-hmm.
So they definitely are not financing Woodstock 50, so therefore they have to cancel it this year. And it was going to be in New York. And another thing, it was going to actually be the same week as something else. So they are definitely canceling Woodstock 50 this year.
Dang, that's weird. That's like a historical festival.
Yeah. Yeah. But there was a lot of stuff going on that same week in the same area. So they would have.
Couldn't they push it back?
They would have lost a lot of money. Yeah, Woodstock 50. Yeah, so. And then, also Woodstock 50 didn't get a lot of sponsors. So what happens is if say I'm an investor and I say, hey, I want to bring MJ Baker, I'm going to pay for her to come. You still need to get tents. You still need to get accommodate staff, stuff like that. So you need sponsors to pay for the other things. And so the investors, they'll pay for the artists and then everything else, set up and, it's a lot. And they was like, nah. So they backed out. So.
Okay.
Yeah. So, Have y'all seen that Joyner Lucas video? Have y'all seen it?
Mm-mm.
Y'all need to go see it. It's a rapper. He was the one that went. He's a very controversial rapper. He was the one who went viral with the white man. He had a video about a white man, and they had like this dialogue between the black guy and the white guy. Have you ever seen that video?
No, I haven't.
I saw it. Yeah.
And he was like,
and they were like sitting down.
Yeah, they were sitting down. Yeah. So anyway, so he did another video where he actually talks about like you gotta. I mean, if y'all do yourself, anybody that's listening, make sure y'all go. It's called The Devil's Work. He filmed this video in a Catholic church. And, the church accepted the money. They told him what we was going to be doing. And he's, drinking. He's kind of like talking about Tommy Lauren. He's giving shout out to Michael Jackson. And so he's like talking about these, hey, take away Suge Knight and give us Tupac back. And like he's saying some very controversial things about race, about I think what's Nipsey Hussle. So he's saying some lot of things in there. And the thing that's crazy was after the video surfaced and it went viral, the church was like, hey, we don't approve of it. We don't, we don't appreciate, you drinking and, cursing in the church. And so they was like, well, you took our money and we gave you what the video was about before. So now so TMZ had caught him coming out of the airport, and he was asking him, he said, how do you feel about church, all the churches, because it was Catholic and Christian church denouncing the video, because he say some, like he's actually talking to God and cursing about what's going on in the music industry and about history. And
so he used the Catholic Church as a setting.
Yeah, you got to see it. I mean, it's a real.
Come on now.
They
knew.
Yeah, they knew.
Come on.
Well, if they accepted his funds to book.
But then why even say anything now? Because if he's saying we're gonna film this and we're gonna put it out, right?
Yeah. But yeah, if anybody who's an artist into music, his delivery was great. I mean, you do kind of feel like anybody who went to church or grew up in church, you kind of do say like, whoa, like he really is bold. Like his words, his lyrics. I mean, it was a very great artistic expression of him expressing how he felt about music and history and about what's going on in the industry. And it was just like, wow, like he was very gutsy, very bold, and I can see why people are mad. But so anyway, do yourself a favor. It's called the artist's name is Joyner Lucas, and the song is called "The Devil's Work."
Okay, check that out.
Yeah. So there.
So what else we got?
Oh man, The Breakfast Club had reported that Stephen Curry defends Ayesha Curry after backlash from recent remarks on Table Talk. Now, I watched it, and I didn't see. Her being married, I can understand, because when you become a wife and your husband is busy playing basketball, he's like my thing was like, you got the greatest basketball player. Like he's not a Jordan, but he's like a superstar basketball player. Like what more do you want? So he don't have the time to like.
Did you just say that though?
Yeah, I did. Let me tell you why. Mm-hmm. What else is out there?
Sorry, wait, hold on. Wait.
I love you.
You saw that sister girl come out real quick.
Like, well, for her, what else is out there?
Bruh. See,
how do you date?
You better be glad we can't cuss on this show.
How do you date up or date like after Steph Curry? Like,
so what you're saying is because of his status, she should be satisfied. Because her bills getting paid, she should be satisfied. With marriage, it is not just about the man. When you talk about provision, so I was talking to a friend of mine about this. Provision is several different levels. That's mental, emotional, physical, financial. So if she is not getting every level met, now, could it be that he's not giving her the attention, or maybe she's not seeing it? Maybe she wants it a certain way and he's not speaking her language. But he works all these days a week, but she's also a mother of 3. She's been pregnant, 3 times. And when a woman is pregnant, your body goes through all these changes emotionally, physically, all these different things. And so he may not be providing in another area.
So it's a lot deeper.
It's deeper than that.
Okay.
Well,
that's a show. That's another one from another podcast.
Exactly. Steph Curry is a superstar player. Be happy, Ayesha. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Next.
Well, we're gonna jump back to the music. This is gonna be the last thing before we go, because we have a guest that I'm super excited to interview. But did you guys know that Los Angeles based, he's an experimental music genre producer. He's also an electronic musician. He's kind of like my doppelganger.
The DJ?
Sort of. No. Flying Lotus.
Oh, okay.
You know who Flying Lotus is?
Yeah.
You listen to his music?
I listen to a song or two.
I've decided that I'm going to curate a Flying Lotus show.
Oh, wow.
Here?
Yeah. On the radio. I'm gonna pick all of my favorite deep cuts by Flying Lotus right when his album comes out. He's got his 6 LPs coming out. It's called Flamagra, and Anderson .Paak, George Clinton, Little Dragon, Tori Emois, and Solange. They're all on it.
Oh, wow.
I can say, he works with them. He knows them,
So, on my show Saturday night, I opened up with Tekashi. That's my joint, man. It's just hot.
So it's Flying Lotus, the Robert Glasper of electronica?
No. I don't know how to describe him. But I know that he's actually doing a film called Perfect, and he's doing the score for it, and it's like it's a sci-fi, very weird and dark thriller. So he's sort of like a black noir sci-fi experimental producer, right? That just so happens to use like tribal beats. Erykah Badu's worked with him before. He did something called Until the Quiet Comes, his album, and that was a really, really great video that was actually shot backwards.
I think I haven't seen
that. Amazing video. He makes a lot of political statements through his music.
Yeah.
I'm excited about this particular album because of all the features, but so far he's been teasing us. I mean, the Anderson .Paak track called More. Yeah. Have you seen it's an animated video, and Anderson is this robot. Like, so he walks up to this guy, and he all of a sudden sees this robot, and Anderson's like, moving his arms and everything.
I can see
it's so dope. I mean,
is it like an anime kind of cartoonish thing?
No, it looks like it was maybe like the Animatrix, one of the caricatures from, or the artists from the Animatrix, very Japanese style, but not anime.
Okay, I got you. Yeah. Wow.
But yeah, I'm excited. So his album comes out on May 24th.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's it for me.
That's it.
All right.
Oh,
really?
Wait, is that it?
Yeah. Okay.
Let's take a quick break. We're gonna be right back, and then Ty, we got some stuff to discuss about these bachelor parties. Man.
Yeah, let's go.
I'm sure you got some stories, right?
Yeah, disclose, undisclosed.
All right, we're gonna have a quick moment from our sponsor. We'll be right back. Taste Test hasn't launched a full sponsor program. Our podcast is mainly funded by its hosts and listeners like you. If you like Taste Test and want us to keep the music digestion sessions going every week, click the Become a Patron link on our website at www.tastetest.live, and you too can sign up and get some exclusive bonus content, behind the scenes footage, and more supporter-only content. Welcome back to Taste Test Live. This is Damien Lamar and Blue Francois here in Studio One.
Yes.
And we're here to interview Mr. Ty Williams Jr., the Bachelor Party
expert.
Yes.
Yeah, welcome, man. What's up?
Thank you, man.
This has been long overdue. We've been trying to get you here for like months and months and months.
It is here. So it's
Finally.
the champagne.
Yeah, where is it? Where is it?
I was told I can't bring the bottle.
What kind? Okay, so let's at least talk about the type of champagne we would have at least enjoyed.
Let's go with on a good day, Moet Chandon.
Okay.
On a good day.
Okay.
And Bel Air if I really want to get messed up.
All right. Okay.
That's my two go-tos.
Okay.
And
I haven't had Bel Air at all.
Oh, try it. Support. Try it.
Yeah. So do you drink the champagne just the way it is?
The way it is.
Okay. Don't have
and
to change
a cigar,
anything.
and I'm good.
That's what's up.
That's it.
All right.
Yeah.
Get turned. Do people still get turned?
I don't know what they do.
I mean, it's turned is still a word in this.
I don't
day
know.
and age.
I mean, people kind of got their own high, so you can't really. Me
really
personally,
tell.
I'm high of life, so
that's what's up. So tell me a little bit about how you got started. I mean, so we obviously discussed a little bit of that in the bio. In the bio.
Oh man,
what made you when you started doing these bachelor parties? What made you go? I think I'm onto something.
Really, number one, doing bachelor parties was really more so of I stumbled into one year. I was in 5 weddings, and I got tired of being in weddings. I got exhausted.
Yeah.
The only fun part was the bachelor party. So after all that, it was really, to be honest, it was just like a combination of a lot of things. It was like a vision from God, number one, and then just my background in the funeral home industry. Lessons from my father about service. Servicing people.
Yes.
And I had to figure out what capacity do I want to serve people in that I enjoy doing and I can wake up doing every day. And I had so much enjoyment with the bachelor parties, of the planning of it, the headache of it, the after party of the bachelor party.
Wait. You said the after party of the bachelor party.
Yeah, the after party.
So the party still goes on and it's like, shh.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
It still goes on.
It keeps it under wraps. Okay.
So it was this combination of a lot of moving parts. So and lately, I'm really just coming out with it. Bachelor Party Brothers, probably the name has been probably out for like 2 years. But I've been doing it longer than that because it's really a dark market. Let's be real. Your fiance really don't want you having a bachelor party.
Yeah, because she has no clue what's going on.
Because she has no control.
None.
It ain't about the insight.
None.
It's about the control.
Right.
Yeah.
Blue. Are you gonna have a bachelor party?
You know what? Probably not. She ain't gonna play that.
Why? But I mean, you can control, right? I mean, most of your clients can control what actually happens at one of these bachelor parties, right?
Yeah.
They can say, okay, Ty, this
You
is
didn't
how
see the
my
video.
party planned.
You need to see the video.
I saw it.
Oh, you saw it?
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying, like, do clients have the option? At least do you give them an option not to go like, all right, bro, this is your do you say this is your last chance? Let's go all out, or, I know you love her. Like, talk to me about how some of your engagements with some of the clients.
My clients, and I don't like to call them clients. I like to call them my friends, to be honest.
Okay.
I tell them, this is your last single night. This is it. So this is your last hoorah. Go out. Go wild. Be bold. This is you let's look at it in context, right? Blue, damn. Let's look at it like this.
Right.
You have no say-so in this wedding planning.
This is true. Well, they make it that way.
I mean, let's be real. Let's be real with yourself.
Yeah.
From prom, you had no say-so. She said what color.
Yeah, the only say-so you have is like the suit you're gonna get, the measurements. But you will be wearing a specific color.
You will be wearing coral. You will be wearing light blue. Okay? The baby shower, you have no say-so.
Right.
It's meatball and wings. Okay?
Yeah.
Gender reveal, you have no say-so. You have no say-so with your significant other nowhere but the bachelor party. That is it. And if I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong.
No, I think you're on to something here.
So this is your last time that you can, and the name Bachelor Party Brothers came from, I always get asked, man, it's only you. Yeah, where's the name Brothers come from? Because you throw your bachelor party with your brothers. Not your coworkers, not somebody you just met. You throw it with your boys who've been with you since you was out here in these streets. you know, being a whoremonger. So, you know.
And they can see you in your last hours.
They can see the transitions.
Yeah.
So why not celebrate this transition from the Bachelor world to lockdown Saudi, you know? Yeah.
Okay.
I see you. Do you ever see that movie, The Wedding Ringer? The Wedding
Ringer?
Ringer?
Yeah, I get that a lot. I get that a lot.
When I first watched the movie, I didn't realize, like, it makes sense. Like, you know, just for those who haven't seen The Wedding Ringer, Kevin Hart plays the wingman to, like, if a bachelor is like don't have any friends, or the bachelor's kind of lame, so he would assemble a groomsmen, and then they would act like they've been friends, and so he kind of put on this facade, and he sells like, hey, I can make it seem like you're cool, that you got these cool friends. So but he charges like so much money. He said, look, I can have your whole wedding party, you know, for $5,000 or X amount of dollars, and he milking these people, and he actually gained a friendship from one of the groomsmen. But leading up to the story, he realizes that his whole life was like all about, you know, like, it was just a good movie. And so when I met him a year ago, when he was telling me about it, I just thought about it, because when I watched the movie, I was like, man, this is a good. Like, I wouldn't mind being that guy of watching somebody who's about to get married and being the guy to say, look, hey, I'll be your groomsman. Yeah. I'll come to your party. I'll spend your money. And I mean, hey, Kevin Hart was supplying the suits. He was supplying the drinks. He was supplying everything on someone else, but on someone else's account.
On their dime. Yeah.
So when I met Ty, I was like, oh, hey. He said, hey, man, I especially the best part. I said, oh, man, you making a killing. Hey, because guys, they want to be cool. Because then, like, when I get married, I was thinking about, man, who would I have as, you know, there's some people that, you know, so when I'm
sure you got a close knit of circles of dudes that you can call and say, hey, let's
be real. We really don't have no dependable friends to plan it for you.
Because you got to buy your own suit. You gotta travel where we're gonna be at. And then I want a gift too. I'm like, hey, I want a gift. And most of my well, no, I ain't gonna say that. No, I take that back. I think I have some people that you know what?
You'd be surprised.
Yeah, I'd be surprised. Yeah. But I am inviting all my rich friends to my wedding.
That's Schwarr office's crystal.
Yeah, Ty. But you know what? Ty has a nice, you know, he has a nice little package, and then, you know, he has a marketing, force behind it. So I was just like, this is genius. So when I met her, I was like, yeah, man, we gotta holler at you.
So Ty, how many years in business?
Officially, let's go 3. Unofficial, let's go 5, 6.
All right. Okay.
Because like I said, it is a dark world.
Mm-hmm.
And then you might say, what's the dark world?
Yeah.
The dark world is, I'm in the strip clubs. Okay?
So that's where the bachelor parties are held?
No, but let's be real. A bachelor party without a stripper is like the 4th of July without the fireworks.
I agree.
Okay.
Just like a bachelorette party without the strip dancers,
exactly,
is like
4th
of July without fireworks.
And I support the naked hustle. I see the naked hustle as a business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All it is a vendor for me.
Yeah.
Just like, my transportation guy. Just like Daniel with the photography. My whole infrastructure are vendors.
Mm-hmm.
So,
okay. So you love what you do, though?
I enjoy servicing people. I think I enjoy the love of servicing people. When I hear the story of how these guys, because I have these conversations of, number one, are you sure you want to get married? I ask that question. And 2, hey man, tell me, how did you fall in love with her? And to hear the stories from these guys, how they fell in love. I mean, what's making this one the one to?
Yeah, why is she the one?
Yeah, why is she the one that you about to just put your player jersey in the Raptors?
Yeah.
Like you about to get your player card revoked.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
you putting it down.
So for me to hear these stories, it just made me want to keep doing it. And again, I just love servicing people, man.
Mm-hmm.
I think servicing people is what we put on this earth to do.
I believe that. We can definitely talk about. That's a whole nother podcast.
That's a whole nother podcast.
But this is true. This is why we're here.
And like you said in the bio, I was raised and I worked at a funeral home for the longest. And pop the champagne for Sarah Carter's funeral home if you're ever in Jacksonville.
What's up, Sarah Carter's funeral home? Okay.
So, her motto is service from the heart.
Mm.
And I didn't understand that motto until I got older, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And people always say you got to love what you do. And I always say that's a 4-part series. See, loving what you do is the end game. See, number one is, are you doing what God wants you to do in his will?
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
That's one.
Yeah, the most important.
That's the most important.
Because otherwise you're wasting your time.
You're wasting your time. If it's not in God's will, you're really wasting your time. Are you using the talents that God gave you? That's number 2.
Mm-hmm.
And number 3, which is the biggest, do you love the people you serve? And number 4, now I love what I do.
Right.
Okay.
See, but you got to love the people you serve before you love what you do.
Mm-hmm.
And people don't really understand that model.
Right.
You know, and that comes with wisdom, that comes with time. You know, loving what you do, it sounds good. I love working out in the gym.
But do you love
But do I love training people?
Right.
No.
Yeah. And that's honest. Yeah.
That's just honest.
Yeah. Yeah.
But do I love serving people and the capacity of being their bachelor party planner? Yes, I do. Mm-hmm. You know? So it's about service.
Do you let the guys choose what women they want dancing at their party?
That's a whole nother topic, man. That's a whole nother topic.
I want this girl.
I mean, because you got.
Oh, you just provide girls.
I will provide the girls with things.
So you're a pimp too?
No.
I mess up.
Whoa. No infidelity. But look, you know, that's a whole nother conversation because I have to ask, hey man, how did your fiance feel about you going inside the strip club?
Oh yeah, that's what I was thinking.
We need to do some prefix.
But why is it your concern though?
Why is it my concern?
Yeah, if you're just playing the bachelor party, you're creating this
they gotta blame him. They
experience
gonna say that guy, guy.
Yeah, that Thai guy. I can take the heat.
Okay.
I can take the heat. I'm okay. But however, I mean, at the end of the day, you don't want one night to mess up a lifetime of 30, 15, 5 years. You don't want that.
But let's back up a little bit. I thought you said that you provide this experience this one last night. It's your last night of being single.
With structure.
Okay. All right.
With boundaries.
All right. Okay.
With boundaries. With boundaries. You know, got to think about it. How much a wedding costing these days? Ooh. 30 bands?
Yeah. About that.
So now she find out, you know, you went kind of crazy the week before the wedding. She done got some pictures back and some footage, and now she just wedding
Ty
off.
definitely doing video.
Oh, my infrastructure is set. I come prepared.
Okay. All right.
We're doing everything. And I think that's what leads me to the show, which I shared with you guys, the pilot, last single night. Mm-hmm. And that's what it's about. It's about really getting guys shows on TV, bachelor parties, but it's more than bachelor parties. It's what I just told you guys, hearing about how, you know, he's ready to settle down. We don't see enough of that on TV. I mean, you let TV, social media say
that's part of the human touch. That's part of the human experience. Like, hey, bro, for real. Okay, I know we're doing this bachelor party, but this is why I love her. This is why I can't wait after the honeymoon to spend the rest of my life with her.
Yeah.
This is why I can't wait till we start a family. This is why I can't wait for us to build an empire.
Exactly.
All those things come with
But you don't see that on TV.
No.
All you hear is when you watch Bridezilla or I think it's the most shadiest show is 4 Weddings. But when you watch these wedding shows, it's women dominant, and you just hear how she fell in love with him. From her perspective.
Yeah.
So what I'm doing now is pushing his perspective. That's my
quite brilliant, man.
I like that. Yeah.
That's quite brilliant.
I
think Blue's gonna be your next client.
Yeah. That's fine.
Or your next friend.
Yeah, friend. I don't have. I really don't have clients because I'm providing a service. You know, we got a bond, we got a friend. You know, like when I have consultations, you know, it's typically over some cigars and some whiskey. You know, it's relaxed,
laid back.
You know, it's laid back. I mean,
information receiving, and sharing. Yeah.
Think about. I don't know. You ever been married? I don't know. But you ever planned a wedding? But you see the stress that dude is up under. Hey man, you come to me. Let's release some of that energy.
Yeah.
Let's release some of it, man.
Let me take some of that load. That load. Yeah, you ain't got to worry about this.
Yeah, think about every time he laying down at night, our text message to his phone is either from his mama, her mama, or her about this wedding.
Yeah.
And some cousin you ain't seen in a while want a plate to the reception.
Oh, goodness. Hey, man, you being real right now.
I'm being real. Yeah, people act like weddings is just I mean, Blue, you take wedding photos.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, me and RD.
Yeah, Daniel know.
He's my new wedding buddy. We do weddings together. RDmusic.com. Book your photography. I'm part of his packages. but yeah, you're right.
You know?
I see the good and the bad.
You see the bad.
All right. So okay. I got a generalized picture. I've seen the video. So let's set it up for a quick second. I like to talk about stories. I'm a storyteller sometimes. I don't talk about stories all the time.
Uh-huh.
But assuming you're a storyteller,
Okay.
can you here it is.
Uh-huh.
You're being interviewed.
Okay.
And the interviewer says, "Can you tell me about a time when one of your friends, not clients,
Friends. They're my friends.
had a really bad experience? What was that like, Ty?"
Played babysitter all night.
Explain. Can you elaborate a little bit?
You know, some people take it. We all know our drinking limit. We know our drinking limit.
Without divulging names. Uh-huh.
You know, this particular person took it to the edge with the drinking. See, Hennessy is a hell of a drink.
Yeah.
You know, that monkey get on you. You start acting like a monkey. You know? So, I mean, this particular person, he was just out of character. He was just out of pocket the whole night. But guess what? He enjoyed himself.
He did. Did he still get married?
He still got married.
He got married.
I mean,
did the footage come out afterward and you saw it?
See, that's my footage is never PG-13. Yeah. I mean, I would never release any footage.
Okay.
Not unless they want to.
Okay.
There's a lot of footage I have in Dropboxes that
will remain
when I'm gone. It's
private
gone.
Folders. Yeah.
Private folders is gone. So yeah. Yeah.
Because it's incriminating? Is it incriminating?
It's not so more incriminating. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah, basically.
It's incriminating.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So ladies, just if you're listening to this, don't worry. We know you guys have your
He's a professional.
bachelorette parties, and we know what goes on, and you probably get a little out of control. The guys might get a little out of control too, but they show up.
Show up.
They walk the aisle.
Yes.
They say, "I do." And they make that commitment, right?
Oh, yeah.
Do you find that the success rate of your clients, or excuse me, your friends, do you find that the success rate's there? Like,
yeah, I just had one celebrate 6 years this past weekend.
That's what's up. That's good. That's
Congrats, man.
Seriously,
Yeah,
he sent me a picture and from 5-6 years ago, and I was like, man, that was a long time ago, buddy.
Yeah. That's dope.
They still married, man, and good to see that. There's another couple. They just did 1 year anniversary. They went to DR. I seen that pictures and I was like, oh man, this is really happening. But because I'm in an industry that nobody really pays attention to the bachelor parties, I'm coming with my own business from scratch.
Right.
It's like people kind of getting warm up to it now. I'm gonna have some people copy. I haven't seen it yet, but people getting
after this podcast, I'm sure you'll have a couple more individuals that have the imitation is the highest form of flattery effect.
Hey man, I'm gonna tell you this.
They'll be flattered.
Make sure your infrastructure is set.
Yeah. Experience comes into play, right?
Who you telling?
Okay.
Make sure your infrastructure is set.
Okay.
You know?
All right. So so what's next? Talk about some planning. Are you doing something different? What's evolved in your tenure of 6 years of doing this? What have you noticed that works and what doesn't work?
Well, preparation is key. It's I don't believe in going out and just having a free fall. I believe in having a structured night, a structured weekend, our structured trip based off budgeting, planning, and preparing for the worst. I had a bachelor party where the dude's brother threw up in the transportation van. That's a cleanup fee.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't know about this.
That wasn't part of the budget.
That was not part of the budget. It was out of Ty's pocket.
Yeah.
So and now where I'm going with this is I'm learning more about branding and marketing, and you have to learn as you go.
So because it constantly changes, especially with the tools that we have now with social media, with algorithms.
Exactly. So now I've learned that you need to have with your brand. I don't care if you're selling milk. I don't care if you're selling microphones. With your brand, you need to have 5 sources of profit, income.
Oh, yeah.
Monetization with your brand.
With your brand.
So Bachelor Parties is one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's one. Then I have merchandise, Bachelor Party Brothers t-shirts. Then I do events other than outside of Bachelor Parties, far as brunches, Pop the Champagne for Influence Crew. I team up with them a lot. So along with that, I have the show. That probably will be another revenue when it get picked up. So that's 4. I'm still working on trying to figure out what's 5. But however, I'm learning that branding, you have to get outside of your little bubble.
Yeah, this is true.
And get uncomfortable, because when people don't like the word salesman, right? People don't like to say they're salesmen, right? But really, you're a salesman. We all sell ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
We don't believe we do, but we do.
Always selling.
We're always selling.
Okay.
So I'm always selling my brand, Bachelor Party Brothers, in any type of avenue that I can.
Yeah.
That's
good stuff.
Yeah. Have you gotten to the point where you just realize that you're going to need to add on to not like personal staff, personnel, like not just vendors, but like people that can assist you?
Oh yeah, I believe that infrastructure and systems first, people second.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
You can't
have that in place. You can't do anything without
you can't serve people unless your infrastructure and your system is in place.
Correct. I agree.
So from Pop the Champagne for Blue Conveyance, that's my transportation company that I use. Mm-hmm. RD Multimedia, that's my videographer, that's my photographer. Raw, the PR, that's my PR person. So my go-to strip club in Jacksonville is Paradise.
Wow.
So because of relations that I have built with them, and they know my expectations. Mm-hmm. They know what I want.
So a venue in this instance is equally as important as well to the experience.
Venue sets the tone. Mm-hmm. I had one Bachelor Party. I went to Paradise. No knock on Paradise at all. It was just a miscommunication, and I like to show up just like a funeral. I took the model from the funeral home, and I do it with Bachelor Parties. It sounds crazy. The model is you show up to the funeral, you got to have the casket. You have to have everything set up. Yeah. So you have to know your route from the family house to the church and your route to the cemetery or wherever extra things. So before I do Bachelor Parties, I know my route. I go to my vendors before I even have to show up to the house to pick them up.
Yeah, yeah.
Preparation is key. Didn't I say that? Mm-hmm. So I got there and it was just, I paid the deposit, paid the money to one manager. He's off, and we know how that goes, miscommunication. The other manager ain't even know what was going on. So I'm coming in there with my banner. I'm coming in there set up, And
he's like, what
you doing? No bad, very professional.
Yeah.
And so I had to tell him and show him. He's like, oh, don't worry about it. I got it. So
could have went bad.
Preparation is key. Infrastructure is key. Having a system and communication is key. Mm-hmm. It's very important. And then people second.
Yeah.
People always think it's first. Look at Chick-fil-A. People are second at Chick-fil-A.
Yeah. Yeah, they're working that product first.
They're working the product.
Yeah. That's it. It's all about that product.
You know?
Yeah. This is good stuff, man. This is good stuff. So, okay, we talked about the great experiences. We talked about the negative experiences. We haven't talked about the great ones. Like, what is one of your, give me an example of one of the bachelor parties that you held and you surprised yourself. Like, this this exceeded my own expectations. What was that like?
I did what they call a Jack and Jill bachelor and bachelorette party combined. They call it Jack and Jill. I'm going to change that name. I'm not going to call it Jack and Jill, but
Adam and Eve.
Yeah, I'm going to call it something else. Yeah, I like that one. I might need to get that one.
You can steal that right there.
Yeah,
you can share that. That's been out since the beginning, since Genesis.
Because where it's going, where I see this industry going, is a lot of collaboration between men and women, because a lot of men have platonic women as friends. A lot of women have platonic men as friends. Mm-hmm. So now let's do this together. Let's collaborate this bachelorette party together. Let's turn up together. I mean, and all you do is see the couple marinate with each other all night, slob each other down all night. That's all they do. So, but it's good because everybody's celebrating.
They know what's going on both sides.
They know what's going on. There's no confusion, no drama, no he say, she say. So I think I shocked myself. I didn't think I can be two places at one time, but I did it.
Have you ever had a gay bachelor party?
I want to get there, and that's where I want to take the show last single night to the point I'm doing multicultural, gay, whatever story that I can find other than the normal heterosexual story. So I'm very open to it. Now, are the networks open to it? No. You never know.
Maybe.
No. Maybe
I think Netflix is.
Netflix by networks.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
People gotta understand that networks and Netflix and Hulu, all these different type of platforms, that I've been pushing my show to, and but to answer your question, yes, I'm open to all of that.
That's what's up.
And I think that's important. It's crazy you say that because I never seen it. I can't recall an industry that's been so anti versus a group of people. An industry that anybody can get married under the law, being anti to the point where you don't even want to send flowers.
Whoa, yeah.
Back to
the guy that got that went to the Supreme Court because he refused to
bake
a cake.
But he won though.
And he won. Because he refused to bake a cake. But guess what? He's out of business. Now.
I was going to say that.
Did he win?
Did he win?
Did he win?
Yeah.
Did he win?
Yeah.
So
wow.
But back to what we talked about earlier, right? Do you love the people you serve?
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
You gotta understand when the Bible said, "How can you love me and you not love your brother?"
Yeah.
Not trying to be religious, but that's truth.
Yeah.
That's truth. And now you love what you do.
Right.
See that guy didn't love what he did.
Yeah.
Because if he loved what he did,
he thought he did.
He thought he did.
Yeah.
So
if he loved what he did, he wouldn't have let that stop him from making that cake. It was a cake.
Yeah.
Make the cake, move on.
I mean, and let's look at it, Blue, in photography and anything. We serve people when we have to be the professional.
Yeah.
Even when they're nasty. In funerals, I serve people at their lowest.
Oh, yeah.
Lowest.
When they're grieving.
They're
not making the right decisions.
They're emotional. They're tired.
Yeah.
And nothing's good enough. But guess what? Service from the heart. You still got to love on them.
Right.
I'm pretty sure he get pulled with pictures. I'd have been at an event with Blue and everybody want a picture. He still do it with a smile on his face.
Man.
He probably dog tired. Still do it with a smile on
next time.
Pop the champagne for RD Multimedia. Go find him on IG.
Shots out.
There you go.
But yeah,
Get your less work shirts. So back to what Sam meant. You have to really love servicing people, and we don't talk about servicing people. They don't talk about that on social media.
No. Of course not.
See, people want all these followers. I want you to follow me.
Speaking of social media, it leads me to probably my final question.
That's fine.
With social media, because I've watched your profile, I watched how you engage, and I watched how the message and the content you put out. How do you frame your message to attract a client using the power of social media, and how you're trying to build your own brand and your own empire?
My tagline is my business is my lifestyle. My lifestyle is my business. So when you see my social media, you see me being a bachelor. You see me having fun. Yeah. You see me popping champagne. You see me having cigars. You see me at every venue that there will be bachelors to gain that. You see this fun lifestyle. Yeah. Because that's really the truth. Now, on the flip side of it, I hate social media.
Same here.
Because I am a physical communicator.
Right.
You must be over 35.
Nah, I just turned 30. Okay. So, but however,
you have good parents that taught y'all sat down at the table and had dinner.
Oh yeah.
Okay. And y'all gonna discuss things at the dinner table.
Oh yeah.
Okay. That explains.
So
it. Okay.
I have a love-hate relationship with social media. I've seen people have 1 million followers and sit in the corner of a room at a gathering and
can't engage.
Yeah.
In real life.
And at all.
Wow.
Not without having a device in their hand.
Exactly. I'm saying go find me on IG or go do this, go do that.
Right.
So I do have a look. So I mean, you go to my Instagram, you take it for face value. I mean, whatever.
So your Instagram resembles your life,
my lifestyle,
the true actual persona of who Ty Williams Jr. is.
Yes,
that's what's up. That's what's
wow.
up. That's commendable, man. That's hard to do because you're maintaining a brand with the premise of I can do this for you, and sure, watch me. I got this. Let me create something special for you. But do you also do it where it's personalized and you cater to what the actual bachelor at that point, what he wants?
Yeah, I don't believe in packages. I don't believe in packages. No one size fits all.
Right.
I want you to have your own experience to the point where it's like no other. And you can't say, hey, my bachelor party was like X, Y, and Z. Nah, it wasn't.
No, it's not cookie cutter.
I know, right? We popped a whole nother type of bottle of champagnes, buddy.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
We had a whole different type of strippers. You know? We had a whole type
is there really a different type of strippers though?
I mean, you got different type of strippers out here.
Really? Like there's really grade, like there's an area.
I categorize them. I categorize strippers, man.
Serious. Okay.
Seriously.
Let's share a little bit of that real quick. Come on. Bring it on.
You want to start from least to greatest or greatest to least?
However you want to give it to us.
Least to greatest.
Least to greatest.
Okay.
My least to greatest are your strippers that have a 9 to 5.
Okay.
They just in there trying to pay off the little bins they have.
Okay.
You know, now your mid-grade stripper, that's the one with the boyfriend, the sorry boyfriend that's at the house. You know, he's probably in the strip club watching you. Now your high-dollar stripper, that's the one that come in after 12.
And she'll do anything?
She do anything.
Ooh.
See, that's the stripper that you see on IG with 1 million followers, not Instagram comes into play. See, that's the stripper that I call and I say, hey, I have a house party. Okay, Ty, I ain't coming less than 1,500.
Yep. Out the door. They won't step out.
I want 1,500 before I even get there. And if they ain't throwing a minimum of 500 to 1,000, I ain't coming. See,
Wow.
no. That's the naked hustle. But that's the naked hustle.
But how do you know what they're gonna throw?
Because it's you
give them the expectation.
Yeah, you give them. Yeah. You have to give. Well,
I've been.
Okay, so you've been.
Yeah.
Camera included.
I was given.
Did you have the camera?
No, there was no cameras, but I was given an expectation. They say, hey, if you ain't trying to spend more than $500, don't come.
Don't come.
So I came with someone who was spending more.
Tell them. I mean,
let me hold your 500.
I hope you spend it.
No, it's set. The atmosphere is set.
Yeah.
It ain't coming. Don't call my phone unless it's 15. That's the 1,500.
This is so intriguing to me.
And then it's so crazy, and that's what I want to show in the show last single night that I'm pushing. The naked hustle is real.
Yeah.
See, we see it in music videos, but you don't really understand the dynamics of it.
No.
This is tax-free money. These are economy dollars.
Don't rethink your career yet.
No.
Oh, okay.
Never
No,
that.
but serious.
I'm
the
just-
naked hustle, and we're so afraid of it. Why are we afraid of the naked hustle? Is it why? At this point in life,
It questions morality. That's why.
but time out. But a lot of things we do behind the closet that questions morality.
Yeah. You got a good point there.
I think you're about to go deep real quick.
Nah, I'm gonna leave it there because I know for time we gotta go.
Oh, yeah.
For time we gotta go. For a lot of things we do in the closet question morality, right?
Yeah.
Because I always say, people gonna judge if you do good, if you do bad. Just let the conversation and screenshots begin.
Preach.
So you either gonna get your money.
Instagram stories, Snapchat stories,
Yeah,
Facebook stories now.
yeah.
Does all that actually leak into social media during these parties, or is that something that?
Well, I got a saying: don't post it, bro.
Don't post it, bro.
Don't post it, bro. I need to get some shirts saying that too. Don't post it, bro.
as much as you want to.
Because you got, all right, let's take a dynamic of 5 to 6 guys. Let's say 2 married, 2 in a relationship. Of course, take the guys who are getting married out of it.
Right.
Let's say 1, 2 got some flings. One is gonna be a wild dog. Somebody ain't supposed to be at this strip club. Somebody lied and said they somewhere else. Somebody ain't got no money but they out here flexing like they got some money and they owe some people. See, the list gets deep. That's why we don't post it, bro.
Yeah, because
Don't post it.
Yeah.
Because it's hard to keep 6 lies compact together. Because at this wedding reception, when they have an open bar and lips start talking, because they're going to ask. They're all going to sit at this wedding reception table. Everybody with their chick. They +1.
Yeah.
Oh, so what y'all doing at the bachelor party?
Because they know they're going to ask.
Because they're going to ask.
They're going to do it.
It's coming.
They're going to do it.
It's coming.
Yeah.
That's why I say don't post it, bro.
Don't post it, bro.
And you got a whole bunch of bleeding tongues at the reception, man. Biting the tongue or sitting there like, oh.
It's tough, man. It's a tough business, but I love it. I just, like I said, like I told you, man, I love serving people.
Come on now. Okay, so you gave us a lot to chew on tonight. I love it. People, the product, and the willingness and the know-how to do it, right? Any final words? Like, what else this is your chance to gain new clients. What are you going to say to these clients?
Well, I like, if I had to give any last words, gain any clients, nothing you've done in the past will disqualify you from the future. That's in life. That's in business. That's in love. That's in relationship. Nothing you did in the past.
You say nothing.
Nothing you've done in the past will disqualify you. If it's for you, it's for you. Divine timing will happen. You know? Prayer and patience is real.
Some good stuff.
Wow.
Some good stuff. Take a quick moment and tell everybody how they can find you online.
Oh, man. BachelorPartyBrothers.com. Snapchat Last Single Night. IG, Ty Williams Jr. _ Twitter, Ty Williams Jr. _ and Facebook, Ty Williams Jr. I probably don't say too much on Facebook, guys. So sorry about that. But yeah.
It is what it is. Man, this has been insightful. I have to say, I learned a little something about your industry, and I've never had the privilege of talking to somebody that actually planned bachelor parties. So
yeah.
Very, very insightful. I'm glad I got a chance to
man,
chop it up with you.
I appreciate you guys, man.
Yeah,
I do. I really do.
Yeah, we're reaching a whole new level. Before we take a hiatus. So while you're still here, before we close out, I do have to say this is hard for me to admit this, but we got to regroup because just like your business, we have to retool, and regroup and look at where we're weak and where we need to increase the marketing levels, everything. And we're going to spend some portion of the summer doing that, and then we're going to come back. Season 4, not sure when. We're going to come back super, super strong. Yeah. So we have a few more guests lined up in the next couple weeks.
Oh, yeah.
You're on the tail end of these guests, and then we're going to take a quick hiatus. And like I said, we'll come back new and improved. So I'm glad we got you in.
Oh, yeah, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. So, Blue, can you take a quick moment and tell our guest? Well, let me say this first. If you like what you heard, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Our handle it's Taste Test Radio. I also secured Taste Test Live on Twitter, so we'll be actively engaging that pretty soon. But for now, Taste Test Radio. And Blue, what else? What else can they do?
Head over to www.tastetest.live where you can find all of our old episodes and hear past guest interviews. Taste Test Live is a fully syndicated podcast and is on podcast services or wherever you consume and listen to your podcast.
Yeah. Eat it up. So that's our show this week. Thank you again to our guest.
Thank you.
Ty Williams Jr. for joining us in Studio
Salute.
1 and breaking down this bachelor party. This bachelor party thing, man. I mean,
deep.
Jeez, I'm gonna have to.
It's coming, man, and
it is.
It's coming, and I think when I can get this show picked up, that's a whole nother conversation. But I think when I get just like you guys regrouping, to
just retool,
yeah. Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with it. A lot of businesses do it. Some businesses operate and they manage and they continue going, and they'll do the same thing and they just switch it up abruptly.
Yeah.
For us, we're gonna take a little bit of a break. One of our co-hosts is actually going on tour.
Yeah.
I'm in the process of working on my album with my band.
Mm-hmm.
Blue is scheming behind the scenes. I can't even begin to tell all the stuff that he's got going on.
Yeah.
And it's getting hot.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna come back stronger, bigger, better than before.
Keep moving.
I'm so excited about the future, and we hope to have you back on.
I'm coming
When this show launches. Like, we got to have you on so we can
receive that.
Yeah, let's plan on having you back, and you know, even when you grow your business and it's just not you doing this. I'm sure you got a team, like you said, but when there's other individuals that you're bringing on and that you get super excited about, where you can actually just kind of oversee.
Yeah,
you know, it's coming.
Yeah,
all right.
I receive that, man.
Yeah, yes sir, yes sir. So,
shouts out. Thanks for coming by.
Thanks for coming by. Thank you everybody for listening. We really appreciate it. That'll do it for this week of Taste Test Live.
Mm-hmm.